When I came to work for Firestone, the first time I had entered the plant, I'd never been in the plant before. I was overwhelmed because of the loudness of the machines, the atmosphere, the people. I could see the people doing their jobs, going from one place to another. I worked for Firestone for 47 and a half years and recently retired in 2017. I never really got involved much in the community activities until I got into human resources. And we did United Way, we did blood drives, we did just a lot of different things like that. And we were really involved in the community that way. It was a lot of fun, and we got our employees to participate, which they loved. I dealt with a lot of retirees back then, and back then the retirees could come in off the street if they had a question for personnel, and they would come in, and sometimes they would even just bring a sandwich and just sit and talk because they wanted to be there working, but they couldn't, so they would just bring their forms and bring a snack and a Coke and just sit there and just chat. And I quite frankly enjoyed that part of my job because I got to know a lot of the retirees as well. But sometimes it just seemed like I was in an office by myself, and I thought, I wish something would happen, you know. I just really would like to see something happen to, you know, liven up the place. And I'll never forget, this is a story I've told many times. I said that to Mr. Tano, you know, we really need some excitement around here. We need to do something. And unfortunately, about a week later, the treating unit almost burned down in the back. And he had been over there probably a couple of days trying to get everything, because he was over that area as well. And he came, I was coming in that morning, and I sat at my desk, and he looked at me when he opened the door, because he was unshaven for a couple of days, and he said, the next time you say you want something exciting to be happening around here, keep it to yourself, because that was quite an event. One of the memories I will share with you, when I was growing up, we lived on King Street, and my mom was working the third shift that night, and she and a couple of her friends were looking out the window. I think she was on the third or fourth floor, and our house burned, and she could see the house, but she didn't know it was our house, but it was. And I'll never forget the fact that people rallied around us even back then. And to me, it was just, you know, a family, taking care of family. For my grandparents, that's all they used to talk about. They loved working for Firestone. They used to tell me stories that whenever they were coming to work, if they had a job with Firestone, that you didn't even need to apply for anything. If you worked for Firestone, you pretty much got accepted for anything that you wanted. It was all about family for me. I didn't have any family in those areas, but it was just a good place to be. I felt safe, I felt at home. I looked forward to coming to work. And like I said, I can't remember Firestone never being in my life.